Hey everyone, welcome back to a whole new video. Welcome if you're new. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. For my fairly new subscribers, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. You're really helping my channel out a lot. And obviously to my returning subscribers, my regulars, my day ones, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys, as you can see by the title, things that I believe a woman in her 30s should actually spend her money on, things I believe a woman in her 30s should invest. I really tried to keep this like the things that I'm suggesting, I really tried to keep them budget friendly. So with that being said, let's actually jump into this video. So the first thing that I believe you should invest in as a woman in her 30s is getting your behind in the gym. Okay, guys, when you go to the gym, it really does help you to relieve stress. One, it helps you to lose weight once you're eating healthy and correctly, and it just also helps you to feel really good about yourself. Also, the doctors say every single day you go to the gym, it gives you a longer lifespan. Going to the gym is also a form of disconnection as well. I find it to be it's like a self-care type of thing. Going to the gym really helps me to sometimes just disconnect from like my everyday horrors of life and kind of just be in that like a positive mind space to get my body where I want my body to be. It's more of like a competition within myself, like, okay, you definitely can do this, but are you going to do this, and how far are you willing to like push yourself and push your body? So I definitely think that if you're someone that you want to get into like having a consistent gym routine, then you clicking on this video is your sign to go and sign up for that gym membership, or make time to at least go for a 45-minute walk. The next thing you should invest in is getting monthly facials, and I'm saying this for me as well. Facial treatments are actually important to preserve the youth that we have going on, or the youth that I want to preserve, and it also helps to preserve your beauty for as long as possible. And of course, it helps you to take care of your skin, and if you have any skin concerns, one of the things that I know why I definitely need to do it monthly is because there are things in reference to my skin that I really need to be a little bit better with, and I'm just not doing that right now. But doing facials is actually an investment, but it is definitely something that I would recommend, because we don't want to be out here looking old before our time. And when you're in your 30s and you're just not taking care of your skin, yes, you can do your skincare routine, but sometimes you need something a little bit deeper than the skincare routine. And of course, if you have any skin concerns, that is definitely something that you want to kind of get over that hurdle while you're in your 30s, rather than waiting until you're 50 when it's too late. And it may not be too late for some people, because some people genuinely just have like really good skin. But I definitely think it's something that if it is that you are a working 30-year-old, at least try your best to invest in a facial ever so often. And if you can't do it consistently every single month, at least maybe 4 times in a year, maybe every quarter, because again, getting facials can be pricey. So the next thing that I think you should invest in as well is your skincare products. If you have a lot of skincare concerns, you definitely will need to take care of your skin, whether that be going to a dermatologist, making sure that your dermatologist puts you on a regimen. For me personally, I think it's important to invest in your serums. Serums are a little bit more expensive, so if it is that you're buying serums, I would definitely recommend to invest in those. Spend the money that you want on your serums and like your moisturizer, but like your sunscreen can be like a Korean sunscreen, your toner can be a Korean toner. And I think the good thing about it now is that you can also invest in Korean skincare, which is a little bit more affordable than the well-known ones that we know, and you can combine them as well, because I've seen people combine them, so it helps them to level out what is it that they need, and it helps them to level out their budget for their skincare. So the next tip that I would recommend is getting yourself a massage. And guys, I was someone that wasn't into it until I started to do it. It can be pricey, so definitely it's not something that I would recommend that you do every month unless you're balling like that. But getting a massage really helps you to relax. It also can improve some of your body functions, because some of us are stiff. Okay, and I was one of those people. Like, my trainer used to be like, oh my gosh, why are you so tense? Your body is so stiff, everything about you is just so stiff, can you please go and get a massage? And I had to learn that I needed to start taking care of my body, because when I'm stressed, it's something that, like, my body will react, but my body reacts with aches and pains. I am one of those people, once I'm stressed, like, I'm gonna feel it in my arms, I'm gonna feel it in my neck, I'm gonna feel it in my lower body, I'm just gonna feel it on my body. And so getting massages have really helped to relieve any stress that I have. If I feel like 1 month I'm really going through it, then my body is saying, hey, you need to book a massage because you need to relax. And one of the things that I've noticed when I'm really in the massage on the massage bed is that the lady that I used to go to, she was amazing. I could feel the stress leaving my fingertips. Like, I could feel the stress of the weight of the stress leaving my fingertips. And guys, have you gotten sleep after a massage? It's the most amazing thing ever in life. I know I'm just blabbing here, but I know some people don't necessarily like, they're not into massages, they don't like people touching them. And so obviously if you're one of those people, then this tip will not be for you. It shouldn't be something that you are investing in. I also know that there are people who have said to me, massages are painful. And I think when you're booking a massage, you need to be very mindful and careful of what service you're booking, because some massages are actually deep tissue massages, and those things will hurt. Okay, those things will hurt. So maybe that's why you you didn't enjoy that experience, because obviously a deep tissue massage is what it says it is, so it's gonna be a little bit more like painful, or just the way in which the masseuse is going to deal with your body, it may be more painful for certain people. So it's just something to be mindful of. But I definitely think it's something that, as someone in their 30s, if you've never gotten a massage, get yourself a massage, because it's a really good feeling. The next thing that I would recommend you invest in is getting mani and pedis. When you're in your 30s, you are that girl, okay? And so I definitely think if that is something that you're not doing for yourself. Now, I'm a big self-care advocate. I do believe that women, we work very hard, we take on a lot of stress, we have kids, we have to take care of the home sometimes it's just a lot, especially for women, young women who are in their 30s, who are married with kids, they have a 9 to 5 and they have a side hustle, like they're just doing the most. I definitely think pampering yourself is very important. Even if you go to a nail tech that does not do mani and pedis, book somewhere else to just actually get the mani and pedi done, and then you can always go to your nail tech for them to do your acrylic. Or especially when it comes to your toes, like your nails, I feel like, okay, cool, you can skip the little mani, but definitely when it comes to your toes and your feet, I definitely feel like that is just something you should include in your budget. And before I get on to my next point, people always ask how to look put together. Sweetie, making sure that your feet are not crusty and your hands are nice and like soft is very important. Like, it's all about you genuinely taking care of yourself. So definitely something I think you should invest in. Another thing we should spend money on is, I think, buying books. I think reading is something that will really help you to develop yourself. And I think reading helps you to invest in yourself knowledge-wise. So if you just want to expand your knowledge, getting into reading, at least reading one book in a month, would definitely help you a lot. And if you're someone that feels like, oh, I'm so bored, pick up a book and read. Like, there is no, if you have time on your hands, or if you have too much time on your hands, start reading. Like, it will definitely take up your time. And who knows, you might be someone that really loves certain types of genres when it comes to books. The next thing I would definitely say that you should invest in, if you're not doing, is traveling. If you do not have a passport, at this time in your life, I am judging you. I know traveling can be very expensive. I know people may not have the finances to travel, but I think it's important for you to save towards something that you're interested in doing. I'm from an island. Some of us may not have visas to go to places, but there are places that you can go without a visa. In the world of 2024, you can experience the world without a visa. Don't let nobody tell you. It may take you 2-3 flights, but you will get to your destination. But I definitely think that investing in traveling at least twice a year is something that I want to do. I used to travel often before I moved to Bermuda, but next year definitely at least 2 trips a year, an international trip and a regional trip, meaning go to a new island within the West Indies, within the Caribbean. Yes, it can be pricey, but it can also be affordable if you plan ahead and you do it right. And I'm a firm believer about planning. One thing I love about traveling, it changes my environment, and it also gives me sometimes a sense of appreciation of what I have, and it also helps to boost me mentally and physically. If you're someone that you have not been like pushing yourself to travel, but it's something that you want to do and you make it to this video, then definitely start planning for that trip. If you don't have a passport, go down to your passport office and get yourself a passport. Traveling can be expensive though, so I would definitely reiterate to save towards it. It's an expensive thing, especially in the year of 2024. The next thing you should invest in, if you're someone that, for me, I do believe in trying. I love trying new restaurants. I like going to new places that I can try new foods. I like trying out different types of foods. And so I do believe that that is something that in your 30s you can invest in. You can use it as an opportunity to even solo date. So if you're a woman watching this in your 30s and you're single, or even you are in a relationship, but you want to kind of get to know yourself a little bit more, trying out new restaurants as a hobby could be a thing. I love trying new food. I love Indian food, and when I say Indian food, I love the raw, authentic Indian food. Of course, trying out new restaurants may also be expensive, so you just want to be mindful of your current financial situation and what you can and cannot do within a particular month. But going to a new restaurant is a really good way to also change your routine, try a new dish. You could be like, I wasted my money at that restaurant is a no-no. Or you could be like, I'm definitely going back there at some point, or I'm gonna take a friend there because it was such a good experience. You know, something I also realize is that some of us, we love fast food, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you check what you spend at the Kentucky Fried Chicken and you go to like a nice restaurant, you kind of sort of spending the same, because food generally is just expensive right now. So use that as an opportunity to say, you know what, I'm not gonna go and spend $60 at KFC, but I'm gonna go to this restaurant and I think I can get a meal for $60, you know. Sometimes we go to these fast food restaurants and we gain nothing but fat, where you may go to a new restaurant and just have the most wonderful experience, put on a little nice outfit, do your makeup, and take yourself out on a cute date. The next thing I would recommend investing in or spending your money on when you hit your 30s is investing in sustainable jewelry. I'm saying sustainable jewelry because I think sustainable jewelry pieces are really good pieces that you can invest in. One, they are pretty affordable. They're on the affordable side. So as someone in your 30s, if you want to invest in yourself and you want to always look put together, that's a question that I get here all the time on my channel. You definitely want to start investing in sustainable jewelry pieces. It's nice to have the fast fashion jewelry pieces if you are looking for, to me, more of statement pieces that you may only wear one time. But I definitely think if you want to start investing in jewelry, you should definitely find you a really good sustainable jewelry brand. Even if it's not gold pieces you're getting, but you're getting gold Vermeer pieces, or you're getting gold plated pieces that would actually last you a long time, and it can also stand the test of water, different skincare products on your skin, like stuff like that. And so I would definitely recommend, if you're in your 30s and you haven't started doing that and you do want to do that, that is definitely something that you should spend a little bit of your coins on. The final tip that I am going to recommend you spending your money on in your 30s is your health. And when I say that this is so important because I find that a lot of us, we are about the external. And I think it's very important for us to know what's going on inside of our bodies. I feel like young people are, especially people in their 30s and like early 40s and stuff, even people in their 20s are getting like diabetes and hypertension and like all of these diseases, especially people of color. We are prone to certain diseases based on our bloodline. That's what I think. Some things are really just hereditary, and so it's important for us to always it's important for us to make sure that we're investing and spending money to go see our OBGYN, to go get general checkups, and to just invest in yourself, because when your inside is healthy, it will show externally. It's very important for you to go, when you hit 30, it's very important for you to have a dedicated OBGYN, you know, doing your yearly or every 5-year pap smears, you know, checking your breasts, just making sure that you are good health-wise. Focus on your health. Focus on making sure that you know what's going on with you internally before it gets to a stage that you can't do anything about it, you know? I left it for last because it is the most important thing. If you don't take away anything from this video and you don't feel like you should spend your money on the other little things in this video, definitely spending your money on your health and making sure that you know what is going on with your body. If that's the only thing you can spend your money on right now in your 30s, then definitely is something that I would recommend that you do. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for those of you who did give me video ideas, suggestions, I'm getting to them. I'm going to do them. Just give me a little bit of patience and give me a little bit of time. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys in my next upload. And if you made it to the end of this video and you have not subscribed to my channel, I will definitely tell you to subscribe to my channel. It really will help me out a lot. And everybody that's been subscribing to my channel and liking my content, I really do appreciate you guys, because it is really helping me out a lot and it's really helping my channel grow. We are on the road to 10K, and I definitely feel like I'm gonna get there before December, which was my goal for 2024, and I could not have done it without people subscribing to my channel and even just watching my content, and YouTube being able to want to push my videos. So thank you guys so much, and now I'm gone. Bye.